I am not the pianist. I am a musician, but I will not teach you music today. Today I will be teaching you math.
Hello guys, today I'm going to teach you about bisection method. Bisection method is a root finding algorithm. You can use it when quadratic formula can't be applied, when trial and error is not an option, and when graphical technique is inefficient. For example, we have here our function, and this is the root. How does bisection method work? In bisection method, we will take an initial guess of two x's, the upper and the lower. We will guess this such that their midpoint will be equivalent to the root. So in bisection method, we will assume that the midpoint of the upper and lower x is our root. Basically, in bisection method, we will cut our initial guess of x's into half. The initial guesses of x upper and x lower, we will cut it into half. And then where's our root? Our root is on the left side of it. So we will then assume again another middle point of xm and xl, and we will cut it again. Where is our root now? It's on the right side of our xl and xm. So we will disregard this part and then focus on this side and then half it again. We will cut it in halves until our midpoint is almost equal to our root. Until xm is almost equal or equal to our root. For example, we have here our function. The formula is x cubed minus 20 is equal to 0. Now we will take a guess of our lower and upper x. What do you think we will substitute to this x cubed so that when subtracted by 20 it will equate to 0? We will use 1 and 4. When we cut this into 2, how will we know which side has the root? We will substitute the upper and the lower x to the equation to find their y coordinates. Now, we have solved for the midpoint. xu, which is 4, plus xl, which is 1, is equal to 5 divided by 2 is equal to 2.5. And then we substituted them to the equation to find their corresponding y coordinates. Now, how will we know which side has the root? From midpoint to lower or from midpoint to higher? Remember that the root is the x value wherein the y is equal to 0, so it must be in between positive and negative value of y. Here is the value of the midpoint. Here is the y coordinate of the midpoint, which is 4.375 negative. The y of the upper x is 44 positive, and the y of lower x is negative 19. Now, which side do you think will the root lie? So here's now the graph of our y. The y of upper x is 44, the midpoint is negative 4.375, and the lower is negative 19. The root, which is 0, obviously lies within negative 4 and positive 44. So what we will do now is we will disregard negative 19. And this midpoint will be our new lower x. So now that we know that our 0 lies within this range, we will now get the midpoint of x again, so that our next midpoint will lie somewhere here. Like I said, we will just get the midpoint until we come close to the root.
And that is how you use the bisection method.